Right, on today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the 2024 Trick or Treat Studios catalogue. Now, this got announced yesterday, and it's been all over Instagram, man. I think everyone's pretty psyched about some of these announcements. I'll be honest, I couldn't be happier with what was announced. I think there's some proper exciting stuff coming. And I'm not going to go through the whole catalogue because some of it is old stock, so I'm just going to focus on the new for 2024 stuff, really. And mostly what I'm excited over. So I'll briefly go over the stuff that I'm not so psyched over, but yeah, we'll mostly be talking about what I'm interested in personally. But yeah, let's get into it. Right, first up, we have the Ghostbusters masks, and I've got to say, man, they look cool. I'm pretty sure at least the Slimer is vacuum form, I think. But you've also got the Library Ghost, which looks sick. You've got the Stay Puft, which that looks cool as well, man. But you've got the No Ghost Light Up sign, which is proper cool, man. So that's a sick announcement. I probably won't be getting any of that, to be honest, because I do love Ghostbusters, don't get me wrong, but it's just not something I'm going to add to my collection. Although the Library Ghost looks so good, man. It really looks amazing. So if I did grab anything from that line, it'd be the Library Ghost, definitely. I think Tots have smashed that, to be fair. Right. Next up, we have the Goosebumps line. Now, this is properly exciting. You have little vacuum form or vinyl. I'm not sure. Again, I think these might be vacuum form, but you've got the book artwork masks, which you've got the Haunted Mask, you've got Curly, you've got Slappy, you've got the Mummy, and you've got the Mud Monster. Personal favourites are, of course, the Haunted Mask. That's literally everyone's favourite in it, let's be honest. But I've got to say, I think the Mud Monster looks absolutely incredible. And the Mummy looks sick as well. Such a good mask, man. And then you've also got Welcome to Horrorland metal sign, which is cool, man. That's really cool. And, oh no, do you know what? I've just seen, I've got Haunted Mask vacuum forms, but I think these masks are vinyl. The book cover masks, because yeah, man, they are full head, so I think they will be vinyl masks, actually, and they look absolutely incredible. There's a convention going on in Vegas at the moment, and I've seen a video of the Haunted Mask one and the Slappy one, and they are overhead, and they both look incredible, mate. I know they're prototypes, so, you know, proceed with caution and all that with Tots, but I've got to say, man, it looks like they've absolutely knocked it out the park, man. It looks phenomenal. But yeah, the Mud Monster, the Mummy, and obviously, I mean, the Haunted Mask, like I say, it's everyone's favourite, isn't it? But yeah, man, they're properly exciting announcements, really. Right, next up, we have the John Carver masks from Thanksgiving, and these look absolutely perfect, mate. The hat's cool as well, to be honest. I did grab the Freddy hat by Tots, and that wasn't that great, to be honest, quality-wise anyway. But I think displaying the John Carver mask with the hat, it looked proper sick. And obviously, because in the film, it's just like an old school mask anyway, it's going to be spot on, innit? It's going to be a perfect copy. I'm not sure if it's from movie molds or anything, but I'm going to get both the burnt and the normal because they both look incredible. Personal favourite is the burnt, though. I think the burnt mask, that's such a good look. Yeah, man, that's proper cool. I'm proper excited by them announcements, to be honest. And then you have got Twisted Metal, which, meh, I'm not really. That doesn't move my needle at all, really. And then you have got new Halloween masks as well, which you've got a deluxe Myers, a Myers face mask, a Myers vacuum form, and an economy Myers, which I don't know what the deluxe and the economy is going to be, really, because, I mean, I can see, actually, the economy has got sculpted hair, so that'll be a bit cheaper, but I don't know if you can say it's a deluxe because Tots have always put real hair on their masks. So, don't know, man. Don't know, that seems a bit weird, but I know the deluxe mask here has got, it looks like they might have improved the paint job just because it's got like skin tone on the neck and stuff, which obviously the shape mask doesn't really have that. It's basically a ghost weight mask. So maybe that's what they've gone for. They're going for a better paint job, but paint job isn't the issue, to be honest, man. The hair that they use on some of the Myers masks are, that's the issue, really, I think. For me, anyway. The hair's just mad. But yeah, let's move on. New Texas Chainsaw Massacre stuff, which You've got the Leatherface teeth, which that looks cool, man. For cosplayers, that's going to be perfect because although the sculpted teeth in that are cool on the Killing Mask, they don't really look amazing because they are sculpted. Having them teeth is a good shout, really. And then you've got the chainsaw prop, which I actually have got on pre-order. I'm going to be honest though, I seen a video of that, and while it does look amazing, I don't know if I'm going to keep my pre-order of that, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know where to display it. I don't know what I was expecting, but the blade, like the blade part of it, looks very, very plasticky. Like the body and the paint job looks sick on it, but maybe I'll just bloody up the blade. I don't know. I'm still undecided if I'm keeping that pre-order. To be honest, it's done a good job with it. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know what I was expecting. But yeah, the blade looks very plasticky on that video, to be honest. So I'm 50-50 whether I'm keeping that, to be honest. And then you have a Pretty Woman and a Killing Mask on vinyl, which is going to be sick. And the vinyl Killing Mask has got no sculpted mouth either. And both of them look phenomenal, to be honest. So I'll probably be picking up the vinyl versions of them as well. Because, yeah, they just look incredible. And I've got both the Pretty Woman and the Killing Mask by Tots, and they're incredible masks. I'm not going to lie, they're unbelievable, to be honest. So I reckon they're two I'll be grabbing, to be honest. The Leatherface Netflix mask, which that's a cool mask, but I hate that film, and that wasn't for me. And then you've got the Nicotero Leatherface mask. I think that's from the game. I haven't played the game, but I think that's from the game, to be honest. Which, yeah, that's not something that interests me really either. And then we have the Lost Boys, which the David and Michael and the Lost Boys fangs all look great. They look really good, man. And I think the David mask, I don't know actually, is it a vinyl or I don't know. I seen the video on it and it looks weird, man. It looks like a different material, so I'm not sure if it's vinyl or latex or what, but it looks cool, man. Other than the hairline, which again is always the issue with Tots, that David mask looks cool, man. But at least the prototype I seen on that Vegas convention, it does look sick. On the same page, you've also got Beetlejuice, which the Beetlejuice mask looks absolutely incredible. Again, it's not something I'm going to pick up probably, but it does look phenomenal. And then you've got Sloth from the Goonies, which I can't believe how good that mask looks. Again, it's not something I'm grabbing, but that mask looks incredible. Like, I seen that on the video as well. And I mean, again, it's a prototype, it's painted, so it's going to look better than the final product. I appreciate that. But yeah, man, the sculpt on that is absolutely incredible. On the next page, you've got Mortal Kombat, the Conjuring, Annabelle stuff. Yeah, sound. And you've also got a Reagan McNeil mask as well, which I think they showed last year, to be fair. I think it looks okay now, and I think it's going to look pretty poor in the final product, because even the prototype and the catalogue photos, they're not exactly blowing me away. And I think, to be honest, that's just too difficult a mask to pull off. I think that's a rough mask to pull off, to be fair. So I wouldn't expect that to look any good. However, if that did look good, that's definitely something I'm grabbing, because, I mean, Reagan McNeil, possessed form, is the scariest image in horror. Like, she terrifies the life out of me. So, yeah, if I could have a mask of that, I'll take it, man. But again, I personally think that's going to be one that people will have complaints with. I do think people are going to struggle with that one. Because, again, man, the catalogue photos are just okay for me personally. So, yeah, I don't know. I can't see them pulling that off. It's sick that we're getting an Exorcist mask, though, to be honest. So, I'll always applaud Tots for that, because they're bringing some sick stuff, man. Next page, you have a new Freddy, which I'm pretty sure that's a Don Post Freddy. And you've also got, oh, mate, it says Don Post Studios underneath it. Yeah, the Don Post Freddy. Because I'm going to be honest, when I seen that, and I was like, that is not a good Freddy mask, man. Their other Freddy masks are way better, but it's a Don Post recast, so that makes sense, man. That makes sense. And the Jason Goes to Hell mask, people are going mad for that, and I do not like that mask at all. I think that looks shit, to be honest. And also, I don't know if it was Ruby's or New Line, put that mask out. So I'm pretty sure that's just a recast of an old mask. And I think you can tell, man, it looks dated, and the hockey mask being rubber and sculpted, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. To me, that looked quite dated now, to be honest. If I'm being honest, I think that's quite dated, personally. Gremlins 2 stuff. So you've got Mohawk Gremlin, Daffy, Gizmo, Lenny, and George. These are all little life-size gremlins, which is cool, man. The Gizmo looks incredible. Again, it's not something I'm grabbing, but it does look cool, man. It looks really cool. I've never seen the Lord of the Rings mask by Tots. It doesn't say new for 2024, so I'm pretty sure they're old masks. But the Snagger mask looks sick, man. So I might grab that. And I know that's not a new mask, but yeah, that looks cool, man. I'm going to have to look for some reviews on that to see how that looks now, because I like that sculpt, man. I really like that sculpt. And the golem in there looks cool. Again, I can't see it looking like that, though, to be honest. The Toxie stuff is cool, man. I know that's old, but it's cool. Now, we do have new Art the Clown. And I've got to say, I don't love the Art the Clown mask. I think it looks quite cartoony. It's almost like a caricature of Art the Clown, I think. You'd also get the Pale Girl costume, which is pretty cool. The new sculpt for Art the Clown for Terrifier 2, I don't know, man. It isn't smashing it for me. Like I say, I think it looks very, very caricature-like, personally. And then we've got the Crow from the cartoon or the comic, which I haven't read or seen that, so I'm not sure how that's meant to look. Apparently, people are going crazy for it, though, man. So apparently, it's a good mask. However, the Brandon Lee Crow, mate, if Tot even get that 50% right based on that, it's gonna be an unbelievable mask, because that is absolutely phenomenal. It's insane how good that Brandon Lee mask looks. And again, I'm just going to keep saying this, and I know it's not going to look like that, but if they even get that half right, mate, that is an unbelievable sculpt. That's incredible, mate. So yeah, again, I'm not a massive fan of The Crow, to be honest. I watched it recently, probably for the first time, to be honest, because I thought it was a rewatch, but I remembered nothing out of it, and it was just very teenage angst for me. It was wasn't an amazing watch, like, but yeah, the mask for that Brandon Lee Crow looks phenomenal, absolutely incredible. And then you've got new Nightbreed stuff, so you've got Dr. Decker's knife and Dr. Decker's razor. Looks cool, man. Yeah, they look cool. And then we have Phantasm. The Phantasm masks look unbelievable. The Tall Man, I can't see looking good. However, the Minion Lurker and the Evil Lurker kind of look like the American Werewolf Bald Demon. And the Bald Demon mask is incredible. I've seen that reviewed and it looks spot on. So I can actually see the little lurkers looking sick, to be honest. Again, the Tall Man, he's got sculpted hair. It's a real person, so I haven't got much expectation of that being an amazing mask. I mean, it'll still be decent, but I just think when it comes to real people sculpts, that's where Tots fall. And I think that's difficult to pull off, to be honest, especially in a latex pull. Like, that is a tough job to pull off. But I think the two lurkers are going to look sick, to be honest. Right, we're on to the Marbury Monsters section, which the Bayshore Zombie, that sculpt looks incredible. The Voodoo Glow Skull, the Aged Voodoo Skull, and Gary. Oh, that's the mask from Gary Pullen. Okay, I think Gary Pullen posted about this. I think it got named after Ghoulish Gary. That mask is sick as well. And then you've got the Templar, but the bottom mask is so exciting, because everyone's seen that and instantly thought Tots had the Friday license, and it's a mask called the Hillbilly, and it's just the sculpt of Jason from Part 3. And they've been very, very clever with that licensing. And obviously, people can moan about getting licensing, and I understand why you do. However, when you've got Sean Cunningham and Paramount or whoever it is just pissing about for years, like, nah, scrap it. Just make the Hillbilly mask. Scrap it, man. You're not licensing anything. The Friday fans are struggling for any new merch whatsoever. So I've got no I couldn't care less, to be honest, if that was officially licensed or whatever. I just want everyone sculpt part 8 as well, sculpt part 4, like just do a Jason run and call it something else, because these are just pissing about in court and it's just doing everyone's head in. So yeah, I'm 100% behind the Hillbilly Mask, and it's part 3 Jason in it, and I love the fact that they've done it. And they've also got Killer Goalie Antique, Killer Goalie Glow, and Killer Goalie Clear, so you can buy hockey masks as well now, which is, yeah, man, like I say, I'm all for that, because they're just pissing about fucking dick swinging in court, aren't they? Let's be honest. And yeah, I'm not interested in that being licensed now. So fuck it, yeah, I'm good with that. But yeah, the Hillbilly Mask looks absolutely incredible. That's 100% getting bought. And then the final one is Hyde, which that's cool, man. I love the Marbury Monsters thing. I love the fact that Justin Maybury is, or Marbury is sculpting his own sculpts now as well, because it's sick, man. I've said it a few times. He's a phenomenal sculptor, to be honest. And I'm pretty sure that Hillbilly sculpt has been sculpted for years, because I think I saw that on his Instagram quite a bit ago and just presumed it was a commission or whatever, or a one-on-one. So I'm pretty sure that's an old sculpt that they've just decided to use, which, yeah, man, fuck it, I'm all for that, definitely. And then you've got the Chamber of Horrors, which you've got the Shock Monster, the Hooded Skull, the Mummy, Shock Monster Candy Pail, and the Witch. None of them really do anything for me, to be honest. But again, it's non-licensed, unique sculpts, so that's great, man. That's a good thing. Now, this is my favourite announcement, because I'm a massive Dom Post fan, and being in the UK, man, you don't get a chance to buy a lot of Dom Post masks, and if you do, then they come with a heavy price tag, because obviously you've got to ship them over from America, because you just don't see them pop up in the UK whatsoever. And there's so many masks from Dom Post that I'd love to own, and then once you weigh it up, man, it's just chaos. So the fact that Trick or Treat Studios are licensing and recasting old Dom Post masks, that's a fantastic news. And I'm going to be honest, this will be where I spend my money with Tots, because yeah, man, the Snake Mummy looks amazing. Finn Frank, I've wanted that mask for so long. Erich, I've never seen that mask, to be honest. Death Cyborg, I've never seen that. The Teenage Monster is incredible. The Mummy is absolutely phenomenal. Frankenstein 2001, I've never seen that, to be honest. The Toxic Mask is crazy good. And you've also got the Kirk, which obviously that's the original Myers mask. So the fact that they're carrying on selling them is good news, man. But the glowing ghoulies, obviously the Dom Post skull is my favourite mask of all time. However, a close second is the Carlisle mask by Dom Post, and I have nearly bought that from like Facebook groups and stuff so many times. It's an absolutely phenomenal mask. So the fact that I'm going to get a chance to grab that is amazing. You've got the Mummy glow in the dark, the Carlisle glow in the dark, the Skull glow in the dark, which I'm definitely buying that. The Corpse, which is amazing, and Nuclear Death. So that whole range is getting bought. There's no way I'm passing up on owning Dom Post sculpts now. This is my favourite announcement, as you can clearly tell. I'm so happy to see that. And then also, you've got, obviously, Trick or Treat Studios have lost the Halloween 3 license, and they've pulled a little sneaky, and they have the Witch, the Pumpkin, and the Ghost Skull, and the Skull in general. They're now licensed through Dom Post, so you can still get your Halloween 3 trick or treaters. The only thing it won't have is the little silver shamrock tag, which I'm going to be honest, I'm probably going to get a set of them as well to not have the silver shamrock tag, because I want a Dom Post set as well now. You've got the Ghost Skull, which is glow in the dark, the Antique Skull, the Black Skull, which I'm definitely getting a Black Skull. You've got the White Skull, which is the normal. Oh no, sorry. No, you've got the White Skull, and then you've just got the Skull, that's the normal. And when I say normal, I mean the Halloween 3, the trick or treaters mask, basically. But I'm definitely getting a glow skull, and I'm definitely getting a black skull. So I can't wait to have them. And the fact they won't have the little silver shamrock will be a nice little distinction from the set as well. I think that'll be cool. Obviously, if you're a Halloween 3 fan and you didn't pick them up, then that'd probably be bad news for you. But I'm pretty psyched that they won't have the little silver shamrock tag. I think that'll be a nice little nod to Dom Post, really. But yeah, the Dom Post line, absolutely incredible. I think about 90% of that is getting picked up, to be honest. And then you've finally got Vacuform, the Pumpkin Mask, the Witch Mask, and the Skull Mask, which all look cool, man. Obviously, they're just classic Halloween masks, aren't they? So they look really cool. And then you've got a line called Elusive Concepts, which you've got a pirate skull, which I'm like, nah, it's a pirate skull, man. It is what it is. The Grim Ghoul looks quite cool. The Cranial Skull looks sick, man. But you've got the Metaluna Mutant with a different paint job, and that mask looks incredible. And then you've got the Sorcerer Man. But yeah, the Metaluna Mutant mask looks absolutely quality, mate, in that Elusive Concepts line. So yeah, that looks cool, man. And then finally, you've got the Trick or Treat Studios originals, which you've got, the new ones are Dorian Gray, the Shambler, and the Beach Goon, which the Beach Goon looks sick, man. I've never seen that. It's kind of like the Blood Feast sculpt, which that Blood Feast sculpt is just a wrinkly, bloodied up Nosferatu, and Mr. Barlow as well. It's very reminiscent of both of them, really. Obviously, Mr. Barlow is reminiscent of Nosferatu, so I guess they're reminiscent of Nosferatu. But yeah, it's just a more rough version, and I think the Beach Goon kind of looks like that with the creature from the Black Lagoon. But yeah, proper sick. And you've got the Catacomb skull as well, which that's just a skull mask, man, and it's not the best skull mask either, to be honest. And then you've got that Exorcist statue, which they did preview at Toy Fair, and again, man, it just looks phenomenal, absolutely incredible. So that is a 1/6 scale Reagan McNeil possessed, man. That's got my name written all over it. That's incredible. And to be fair, with them, with the busts and the statues and stuff, Tots do a really good job. Right, so that was the Trick or Treat Studios 2024 catalogue, and mate, there's so many quality announcements there. My highlights is quite clearly the Dom Post masks, though. That is, like I say, being a collector from the UK, you don't get a chance to grab many Dom Post masks that don't come with a hefty price tag once you get them over here and all that. They just don't pop up, really, so getting the chance to own some of these sculpts is a big deal, man. And Dom Post is a mask company I've loved for a long time, like a hell of a long time. Some of their masks I'd seen before I knew what mask collecting was, really. Like the Carlisle mask, I actually remember seeing. So yeah, man, Dom Post is just a legendary mask company, and the fact that Tots are putting their sculpts out is, I personally think it's fantastic. But like I say, the Dom Post, hands down, the announcement of the catalogue for me. Easily, man. It's so exciting. Especially the glow sculpts. It's just so exciting, man. I cannot wait. The only thing about that catalogue is they didn't show the Carlisle paint job. They just showed it glowing up. So I'd love to see what the actual paint job looks like. So that's exciting, man. I can't wait. But yeah, nice one for checking the video out. If you did enjoy it, like it, share it, subscribe to the channel. That'd be massively appreciated. And yeah, see you next time.